You inherit a complex XOOPS theme. A button is the wrong shade of blue and a sidebar card is misaligned. Finding the source of those styles usually means digging blindly through nested CSS files or guessing if a color is hard-coded into a template. cssHolmes solves this by mapping your front-end architecture in real time. It specifically targets XTF themes and XMF widgets. XTF, or Extensible Theme Framework, is the modern structure for XOOPS themes. XMF, or XOOPS Module Framework, handles the widgets that populate those themes. On the left is a standard XOOPS page. On the right is the same page with cssHolmes activated. The page renders normally, but now you have an annotated overlay revealing the exact structural boundaries. To follow this workflow, you need XOOPS version 2.5.12, the cssHolmes module activated, and a theme containing a theme.json manifest. Theme.json is a configuration file that declares a theme's specific assets, slots, and design variables in one place. Today, you will learn how to use this tool to safely experiment with your design on the front end and convert those clicks into exact, targeted code patches on the back end. Step 1. Activate the diagnostic overlays. You trigger specific profiles by appending a simple query parameter to your site's URL. This view shows the layout profile in action. The dashed yellow outlines map out container shells, exposing nesting depth and any empty blocks causing alignment drift. Look at the toolbar at the bottom of the screen. The red E and yellow W counters display the total number of errors and warnings currently visible on the page. This is the inspector panel. When you hover over an element, it pulls the actual computed CSS values from the browser, identifying the exact size, padding, and font details in real time. Once you find your target, click it. The selection locks, freezing the inspector so you can carefully read the full selector path without losing your place. If you select a deeply nested text node, clicking the Widget button in the toolbar immediately jumps your selection up to the nearest XMF widget wrapper. From there, clicking the Slot button jumps the selection out to the Containing Layout slot. A slot is a named structural region, like a header or sidebar, where widgets are dynamically placed. Standard browser dev tools leave you guessing about how these pieces fit together. cssHolmes instantly identifies whether the element you are inspecting belongs to the theme shell, the slot container, or the widget itself. Once you locate a problematic element, you can test a fix immediately. The most common task is identifying where a specific color is coming from. This is the token editor. It checks if an element's color maps to a known design token, like _XTF color primary. Design tokens are variables declared in your theme manifest to ensure consistent colors and spacing. If no token appears here, you know the color is hard-coded. For spacing issues, the typography editor allows you to tune font size, line height, and weight directly on the page. This is highly effective for fixing density issues in tight widget cards. The text tool opens a prompt that lets you rewrite the element's actual copy. You use this to quickly test how a layout handles unexpectedly long headlines. None of these adjustments write directly to your server files. They are local preview edits only. This gives you a secure sandbox. You can push the design limits, break the layout intentionally, and simply refresh the page to clear the slate. When you dial in the perfect local fix, click the Export Selection button in the toolbar to save your work. This generates a detailed JSON export of your current inspection snapshot. JSON is a lightweight data format that stores information as readable text. This file captures your selector paths, widget context, and any matched tokens. Next, navigate to the back end of your XOOPS installation and open the cssHolmes admin workbench. Paste your copied JSON directly into the Export/Import text box and click the Import button to load your front-end data. The Workbench server-side analyzer processes your data and outputs a structured list. It identifies the exact target file, like theme.json, and provides specific code suggestions to replicate your front-end fix. This closes the gap between design and development. The visual experiments you conduct on the live page translate directly into precise patch drafts for your codebase. The process operates as a continuous loop. Inspect the page structure, preview your adjustments locally, export the data, and review the structured patches in your admin panel. To practice this workflow, open the built-in test suites from the cssHolmes hub. These pages are populated with intentional markup and token errors, giving you a controlled environment to explore the diagnostic overlays. Keep in mind, while the generated patch drafts are highly accurate, you still need to review the code manually before committing it to a live production site. cssHolmes replaces the guesswork of manual CSS editing with a transparent, structured, and repeatable method for XTF theme development.